Hi, I'm Courtney Fingar and you're watching fDi on Location, a video series exploring investment destinations around the world. Welcome to Dubai. The story of Dubai's rapid rise has been frequently told. What's more relevant now is the current situation for foreign investment, what it can offer to international businesses, and also what the future holds for this booming, bustling city. Join me as I find out. Dubai is undeniably an fDi heavyweight. Named as fDi magazine's Middle East City of the Future for the third time in a row in rankings published at the end of 2012, Dubai is by far the top destination in the region for foreign investment. The city soaks up some 30% of greenfield fDi projects going into the Middle East. And despite a decline in fDi in the region last year, Dubai has maintained its market share. In fDi magazine's rankings, Dubai came out ahead of its neighbors in economic potential, infrastructure, business friendliness, and fDi strategy. Dubai fDi, the government department charged with attracting investment to the emirate, is intent on defending this regional supremacy. Dubai's current competitiveness and future potential, its officials say, is tied to its past as a hub for merchants and seafarers.
I think there are a couple of reasons that people look at Dubai as a futuristic city, especially in investment attraction. Probably most of them would look at it as it is a ready city in terms of infrastructure, in terms of dynamism, in terms of availability of connected market to it. But there are also other reasons that probably are not very well known. The city is a city of merchant known for many, many years ago. And this idea of being a city of merchant allows the newcomers to the city with their ideas, with their different way of conducting business, and adopted such systems to the city allows more ideas to float around, new themes to be really recognized, and also continuous development of the city with an open mind.
The unveiling of the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, was a very visible symbol of Dubai's aspirations as a global player. After growing at breakneck speed in the heady pre-crisis years, the economy has now stabilized, and the gains are potentially more sustainable.
Yeah, Dubai, as you know, is geographically located in the center of the world. And over the years, Dubai actually has successfully built up its own the economic model, deriving from oil-related the economy and to today's very diversified economy. The economy has been growing on a very stable, strong basis. And we got the 3.4% GDP growth in the 2011 and 2012. We're actually expecting the growth rate between the 4.5 and 5%.
A desire to be part of this growth story has brought multinational companies in a range of sectors.
Of course, if we look to locations where we want to be, it starts with the business potential. So what is happening in the region, what's happening specifically in Dubai that makes it an attractive place to be, to do business in. And Dubai has been on a long ride of growth. Of course, last couple of years and decades actually accelerating quite significantly, as you can tell when you go around Dubai nowadays.
The Neutral Group, a provider of energy efficiency solutions, is a relatively recent investor in the new but growing renewable energy sector. Previously based in the UK, the company has moved its global headquarters to Dubai after its chairman got sold on the merits of both living and working in the emirate.
We were working with the Dubai government a few years ago on a project looking at the carbon footprint of the Dubai logistics sector, and that gave me the opportunity to come here quite a few times. I fell in love with the place and thought if I can move the entire company here, I will do. Went home and explained it to my wife, and she said, "This sounds like a fantastic plan."
Over the past year, he says the business has doubled in size, partly thanks to the location advantages offered by Dubai.
Dubai is a fantastic place to do business. It's good both from the domestic market and also as an international hopping off point to other places. It's very, very centrally located. It's really useful for doing business in Asia from here, also for the GCC market and the broader MENA region. We found that we have access to really good airfares, it's a good time zone for doing business, and we have access to great people here.
One big draw for Dubai is the lifestyle factor. It may or may not be to everyone's taste, but what it lacks in cultural heritage, it more than makes up for in a wide range of leisure activities for expats who may relocate in the emirate. Sun, sea, sand, surf, water sports, shopping, entertainment, and an endless array of restaurants in every cuisine. Expats who come to Dubai say it's a family-friendly, safe, comfortable, and just easy place to live.
When you think about a location to choose to operate from, what is important is that you start with the business potential, then you look at talent. Is it a place where you can get access to talent, which actually Dubai is, if you look to the Middle East region, actually is a good place to get talent because people also want to live here. So it's a combination of access to talent and is it a good place to live for people, for our staff. And actually Dubai is a very attractive place to live. It's safe, it's secure, it has a high service level, high quality of life. So it's a good place to be, which is very important.
At the heart of Dubai's development strategy lies its free zones. The first zone was created nearly 30 years ago, and since then foreign companies have flocked to these special areas, which offer tax advantages, the benefits of industry clustering, and crucially, 100% foreign ownership of the companies. Now I'm here at Dubai Airport Free Zone, which was ranked by fDi magazine last year as the top free zone in the world for fDi attractiveness. I'll be here to find out how it fits into the broader free zone strategy of the emirate and what plans are in store for this fast-growing free zone. Established in 1996, Dubai Airport Free Zone now hosts 1,600 companies, including the likes of Airbus, Boeing, and Rolls-Royce. Nearly half of the companies investing in the zone have come from Europe and North America. With its focus on the aerospace industry, DAFSA's growth has been fueled by Dubai's strong position as an air transport hub for both cargo and passengers. It's a gateway to a vast market which includes not just the Middle East and Africa, but also Asia and beyond.
Dubai possesses many advantages as an air hub. The geographical location of Dubai, I believe, which is centered among largely populated markets such as Indian subcontinent, Africa, MENA, and CIS countries, is a major advantage. Now, when we talk about these areas, we are talking about 2 billion consumers. It's a huge market, not only in Asia, in the world as a whole.
In addition to heading up DAFSA, Dr. Zeroni is also the chairman of the Dubai Free Zone Council, created to unify the rules and regulations for the various free zones of Dubai. While in fierce competition with each other, the zones as a group make up the most crucial plank of the Dubai economy and have been integral to the development of the emirate.
The free zones have managed to accelerate Dubai's development through creating a business-friendly environment and a framework with zero red tape for foreign investors to set up their operations. Additionally, the incentives and the services that free zones provide have been proved will be very attractive to the foreign investors.
Now, as Dr. Zeroni was keen to stress, Dubai's free zones contribute a huge part of its GDP, and that will continue to be the case going forward, whatever the future of the Emirate of Dubai. In fact, free zones contribute 1/3 of Dubai's GDP and 2/3 of its exports. The first Dubai Free Zone was created in 1985 at Jebel Ali, which is considered the grandfather of Middle East zones, and whose success is now a benchmark for many zones internationally. Today, there are more than 20 free zones in Dubai, hosting some 20,000 companies and employing nearly 250,000 people. These numbers are bound to grow as the zones themselves continue to expand.
I think the future is very, very strong. 3 years ago, we were adding approximately 40 new companies to the free zone every single month, which was fantastic. So far this year, that's been over 200 member companies. 95% of whom are new to the region, new to Dubai. But what's increasingly important is the attrition rate, the rate of businesses that don't succeed. That's very, very small. And at DMCC, it's a handful of percent. So well over 90% of the companies who come here to establish their businesses are seeing success and they're seeing growth, and we're very happy to welcome them.
DMCC already has 6,200 companies registered on site. Nearly half of them are involved in the trading and movement of commodities, a big business for Dubai which is only getting bigger. Diamonds and gold are among those with the brightest prospects for growth.
Before DMCC was created 10 years ago, the value of the diamond trade was a handful of millions of dollars, $3 to $6 million. At the end of 2011, it was $39 billion, an incredible achievement. Furthermore, if we look at gold, the value of the traded gold trade in 2011 was $56 billion. Both those figures are looking to increase going forward.
Sustaining the upward path has not been easy. In the face of the global economic crisis, Dubai found itself overly exposed to its real estate market. A property crash followed, and Dubai's debt began to worry analysts. Since then, Dubai has bounced back, although debt remains a concern. Another concern is having sufficient capacity to meet investor demand. The government is meeting that head-on with heavy investments into infrastructure. This includes road, rail, and air.
Dubai has been congested till 2008, but now traffic flows again, which is important for us as a logistics provider to get the goods to the final consumer. But it's also important for cost. So if we don't waste our money standing in traffic jams, we can give the cost advantage to the customer. So that's when it comes to roads. There's a huge project, Etihad Rail, which will at the end connect the UAE with Saudi Arabia. And we have an airport all 50 to 60 kilometers, an international airport. It starts in Sharjah, then Dubai Airport, where we're currently located, the new Maktoum Airport, which from here is 60 kilometers, and then driving another maximum 80 kilometers, we are already in Abu Dhabi, and those are all international airports, and they're built up as hubs.
And what's next for Dubai? It's pursuing a bid to host the World Expo in 2020, which officials say would further solidify its status as a magnet for international visitors. But Dubai aims to be more than that.
Probably some of the challenges we're facing now is changing the understanding globally that Dubai is a business center rather than entertainment. And a lot of people look at Dubai as an entertainment and tourism center. Actually, Dubai is, from the beginning, is a business center. So our challenge is to continue this message to the maximum number of investors we can reach, and continue, talking to them about so many other things that Dubai can give beside the glittery, scene that Dubai people think Dubai is. This is very important to continue also the vision of Dubai, discovering new areas of development and continuing the education part and the enabling part to the people and residents of Dubai to have the better quality of life and be connected towards the world, and having Dubai as a platform for the global trade and service scene. The best thing we can do is to continue connecting ourselves with the world and spread the word that Dubai is ready.
Investors, meanwhile, are banking on continued expansion.
I'm actually very bullish. So since the Arab Spring, there's a lot of uncertainty in the region, and Dubai and the Emirates is a place where, which people consider as safe, and there's a lot of cash around. So people come here and invest, and it's not only in real estate; it's into businesses. The government themselves are investing, and we can just see it in our own numbers. So we're growing the third year double-digit, which you will not find in many places in the world.
As we've seen, Dubai is a place that's never been afraid to dream big. It's always been about pushing the limits and imagining what seems impossible. The crisis brought it a little bit back down to earth, but that might not turn out to be a bad thing, because if Dubai can combine these sky-high ambitions with a solid footing for business, there really is no limit to what can be achieved here. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this special look into Dubai. Join us next time to see where fDi goes on location.